welcome back to 10 Minutes of Training. Today we're going to do a feeding game where we're going to teach our dog to circle around an object in order to get more food. The way we're going to do this is by lure extinction, meaning that we're just going to lure them a lot of times and then slowly lure them less and less and less to see if they'll offer this behavior on their own. So you need an item. I picked a pillow. And you're going to need a feeding bowl. This is kind of going to be positioned where they always get fed. So that's kind of at the starting point. And you're going to need your dog and their food or their treats. So if you need to pause, go get those. Come back, certainly can. Come here. Basically what we're going to do is feed your dog in the bowl every time. That position is stationary. He's moving it around a little bit, that's fine. After he's done, I'm going to take my food and lure him around in a circle. I'm going to go in the same direction right now. Okay, we're going to move the food bowl away. Let's go. Come on. We're not laying on it. Thank you. If I think this is going to be a problem, which it looks like it's going to be because he keeps offering to lay down on my pillow, I may need to use a bigger item. So I'm going to use, oh, what's this? Free, come on. Good boy. We're going to get this pillow out of the way. We're going to use this. Okay, ready? Thank you. Lure around and feed. Trying to figure out where I want to keep that bowl. Lure around and feed. So I'm just going to stay. That's fine. You want to scooch it? You can scooch it. Stay at this point here. One thing you'll notice is if my item was too big, I may have to walk and lure my dog. But my item is small enough that I would like to try and stay in one spot. If some things that may be helpful for you, if you notice here, I'm moving him around towards my right. And his body, it's almost like behind me. So he has to still pass me in order to circle. Yes. I can keep doing that. Or I may also want to position myself behind him. So now I can start luring him. And then as he circles around, good, I can move to feed him in the bowl. I'm actually going to prefer to do that because to me, mechanically, it's a little easier than trying to leave him space to go around the object and then feed, right? So either one, I mean, it's really not that bad. But now that I'm starting behind him, you done? Sorry, I'm trying to wait for him to be done. Yes, eating. Now that I'm behind him, then I can lure him around. So really, either way, you may just find that one is easier than the other. So like right now, I'm like, oh, okay. Oh God, see, I try and move behind. So I was too late on getting set up. Yes. So I need to get set up while he's eating. Lure him around. Yes. And mark. So taking us a little bit here, but that's all right. I'm going to move this back a little bit, bud. Lure around. Yes. Now, something else I'm doing is I'm waiting to say yes until he's like finishing the circle. So watch again. I'm set up. He's done. I'm luring. Yes. Say yes, and then I feed. Get set up. Remember, lure means help. Lure. Yes. Feed. The nice thing, because we're going in an A to B, right? You've picked which side you're going to start from. I'm going to go from behind him instead of in front of him. We figured out what object we need to use. We need one a little taller and less fluffy so he doesn't lay on it. Now we've got it. We've got it, right? Lure. Yes. Feed. Get set up. Lure. Feed. Now, one thing you may have noticed, I have started to extinct my lure. Extinct. Get rid of it. So instead of me needing to keep the food right by close to his nose the whole way, yes, I've actually started to stand up a little straighter, and I'm a little farther away from him. And yes, my body is kind of helping with the lure. So again, I'm trying to help him less and less. For some dogs, I may sit here and at least do 5 times in a row at the same level before I move on. So I'm going to sit here at this level, yes, where I'm standing up a little bit more and I'm a little farther away from him. Yes. I'm dropping like 2 or 3 pieces of kibble at a time, just so you guys know. No, we're not playing ball right now. Let's go. Yes. He wants his ball. Leave it. Okay. Sorry, dude, you have to work. Dog training at its finest. Yes. I'm going to do a couple more because that was a little break. I'm prepared. Lure. Yes. Remember, the goal is to continue helping them less. So I'm going to do one more here. Man, you're a little extra distracted today? Yes. Good boy. Yes. 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 Okay, so I'm going to start again thinking about lure extinction here, where I am going to try and help him less over time. So where I've been at is like this. Kind of using my body more than the treat hand. Yes. Okay. Treat hand. At my side a little bit more. Once he starts walking, Yes. So I'm really focused more on my body versus my treat hand. I have a treat in my hand to show him I have one. I'm going to wait here. Yes, I did lean a little bit to help him. He starts walking. I walk with him. Yes. Do still. Treat in the hand. Next, still the same level. He starts walking. Yes. Yes. Do one more, and then I'll make it harder. Yes. All right, I'm not going to have my treat in the hand. I'm just taking that part of it out. My body is going to be the same. Yes. Good boy. That was so good. Yes. Hi. I'm going to wait for him to start walking around it. Yes. One more. Yes. Yes, good boy. Yeah. So now instead of starting here, I'm going to start here and see. Yes, good boy. So now what I'm doing, because I'm making it harder, I'm starting to mark a little earlier to help him out. So again, I'm waiting for him to make some choices. If you'll notice too, I'm not like, no, I'm not really marking when he's not doing something, because I want to get him to think a little bit. I want to give him some time. Yes. Yes, good boy. So what I did there to help is I just positioned my body a little bit more than what it was in the last step. So again, I'm going to wait here. Yes. Yes, good boy. Good job. Fortunately, our bowl is moving through the process. Yes, yes, good boy. So good. So I'm trying to move my body closer and closer to the bowl. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Yes, so good. So I just moved the bowl closer at this one. Because of that, I'm going to give him a little grace here, stand a little closer to my basket. Yes, good boy. Oh, finish. Yes, good boy. Yeah, good boy. All right. I am basically standing to where I would distribute the food, right? I may have to back up a little bit. If you notice, he's just waiting for me. Now I have a couple options. I could sit here and kind of wait him out a little bit more, or help him. Yes, good boy. I helped him. We're going to see what he does. Now, if you remember, you may be like, why is he not getting it? The bowl was over there. I moved the bowl. Yeah. See? My body position changed according to him, even though I'm in the same spot physically. Yes. But compared to where he's eating and where the bowl is, it changed a lot. So by simply moving it closer to where it was when we were doing well, yes, good boy. I haven't moved. I just moved the bowl. He's getting it. We're running low. That might have been too distracting for him. Yes, good boy. See, by me just simply waiting, not over communicating, he's going to go in repetition mode, what worked last time, right? They take so many of our body language cues. We take them for granted. They take them seriously. And he's reading a lot into my body. So one thing that you can think about when you're trying to train your dog something new is, well, have I been, yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Here. Good job. Have I been, sorry, we're going to start all over with that. We take our body language for granted. They take our body language very seriously. So a minute detail of me standing here versus here for him made a difference. The feeding bowl, where it is now, and I'm already positioned behind his body, to when I moved it closer and I was more positioned beside his body, big difference for him. He figured it out. He's able to. I helped him a little bit. But those are things that we take for granted when it comes to dog training, is something as little in our mind as a foot difference in space. Huge difference. Yes, a good boy. Yeah, huge difference to our dogs. So if you are struggling when you're teaching your dog, we've never done this before. This is the first time we've done this activity. If you feel like you're struggling, think about what your body is telling your dog and how that might be confusing. And then make sure that you are at a level that is consistent back to back, at least 4 out of 5 times in a row, if not more. Go for like 9 out of 10, that'd be great. 8 out of 10, same as 4 out of 5, but more reps involved, also great. So again, we had a little bit of a break. Yes, good boy. So good. But he's getting back into it. It can be challenging to not help your dogs. Yes, good boy. Right? But look how much he learned on his own versus what I learned for him, right? So this is a great way that you can teach your dog something new. Is this a party trick? Nah, probably not. Maybe it is if you have like a coffee table or something you want to teach your dog to go around. Could you put a cutis? Oh, for sure. Pete, circle. Yes, good boy. I could totally put a verbal cue to this and have it be a party trick. But the main reason we're doing this today is to, one, bond with your dog during dinner time. You have a bowl of their kibble. We're going to teach them something new. It's a bonding time for the two of you guys. It's an energy burner I know we're not doing anything like super major physical. Yes, look at that. I'm talking to you guys and he's still getting it. That's actually a big difference too. If I'm talking, he doesn't really know what I'm saying versus not talking. For him, that's a difference. Can throw him off. And actually, sometimes he's sitting here a little bit longer than if I wasn't talking. He doesn't even know what I'm saying, but he is listening, right? Yes, good boy. So good. So good. Anywho, we're going to burn some energy. We're going to bond with our dogs. They're going to get their meal time. So it's, they get to eat. And yes, good boy. It's also increasing our dog's confidence and their problem solving skills, which are huge, especially for our dogs like Pete, who are a little bit more fearful, a little bit more reactive. And I want to build their confidence up, which that will not directly be obvious that it helps with their reactivity, but it does. It helps them build the skills to be able to solve a problem solving skills. My vocabulary obviously is very on point today. But it is very helpful in the long run. Yes, good boy. Yes, such a good boy. Oh no, I just saw some gray on his face. Oh, he's 9 now. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Anyway, back to training. So have fun with your dog while you feed them dinner. If you're getting too stressed, if you think your dog is getting too stressed, it's not working, don't continue doing it. Reach out to me, let me know if you need some help. But otherwise, this is again supposed to be just a way that if you've got 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, when you put food in the oven or the Instant Pot or whatever, and it's around your dog's feeding time, you can, have your kids help you. Kids can be hard sometimes with their body language. They don't really understand that. But you want to bond with your dog, build their skills, and feed them dinner while burning extra energy. After this, I can guarantee here pretty soon, he's going to go take a nap. If I want to ensure that he'll take a nap, I'll go have him lay on his bed. I thought he was going to like cut me off to go do it. That would have been hilarious. I'll have him go lay on his bed or a couch with a bone or a lick mat, something that's soothing and calming for him. He will take a nap. Okay. So thank you guys for joining me today. Grab an item. We're just moving our dog. Now, maybe tomorrow I do this and we go the other way just to like make sure we're working both sides of his hips. But there is definitely positives to getting our dogs to curve and move differently. A little physical therapy for them. I'm not a dog physical therapist, so like this wasn't the main purpose of that. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and we'll see you next time. Bye.